Well, we're all experiencing birthing pains right now, and everything is kind of crazy. And find a path, and it's very difficult to find this path. It almost seems impossible to find this path, and that's because we're being forced to do things that we've never done before. We're in uncharted waters, and you're feeling birthing pains right now. You're about to give birth, Light Warriors. Congratulations. Congratulations, you're about to give birth. And we're experiencing the birthing pains of this new timeline, this new path that we're all going to journey on. And it's not easy. And today, we're going to go over these birthing pains that we're feeling and how we can actually find a path that seems impossible to find. Grand Rising, everyone. It's good to see everyone. And we're all experiencing some massive ascension symptoms right now. It's not an easy ride. And today we're gathered and we're going to share our experiences and how we can get to this new reality that we want to experience. But it's not an easy time. And you might feel like you're suffocating. You might feel like you might be giving birth as well. And these symptoms are not so great. So we're going to get into it all. I'm just giving everyone a few minutes to get on if you're watching on the replay. And if you haven't done so already, please smash the like button. It helps others find this message. And Ben, thank you very much, brother. I appreciate you. Yes, Uncle Mike is here to guide the way. We're talking today about traveling an unknown path, the heart chakra activations and symptoms you're feeling, how we could find this path. There's a way of doing it because we're going to have to feel our way around during this time period. And electromagnetic energy. We're going to be talking about the great solar flash and how this energy is activating you right now. Navigating uncharted waters. I actually did a video on that very recently. Your perception of time. And understanding, understanding, and overstanding that we have a very small window right now, a very small window, a window of opportunity to anchor in your new reality. And that's why you feel the pressure right now. Are you feeling the pressure, Light Warriors? We're all scattered around the world, and we're all feeling a little extra pressure right now. And, that's because we are called to do something that we've never done before. We're all called to do something that we've never done before. Hello, Joseph. It's good to see you, brother. So we're all feeling these birthing pains, and that's what this message is about. We're feeling the birthing pains, and we're going to have to make our way to this new path ourselves. And we're going to have to feel our way through. You might not be able to sleep at night. Let us know. Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the chat. You might not be able to sleep. You might not feel comfortable in the surroundings that you've been in, maybe your whole life. You might feel overwhelmed. You might feel confused. But don't worry. Uncle Mike's taking the trip with you all. We have to do this together, right? And that's the authentic way of making it through this journey. So without further ado, I'm going to go through this wonderful message that I have for all of you today on the current ascension symptoms and the birthing pains that you're feeling right now. I don't know what sleep is, Kim. But to talk about that, you might actually be feeling the opposite of what you were experiencing maybe several weeks ago. And if you're new to this, we're presenting in the terms of shifts. So not everyone is feeling the same symptoms at the same time. You might be going through this at different periods. So we're going through birthing pains right now, and we're traveling an unknown path to our future. And we have anxiety. And what is anxiety? It's fear of the future. And we're all traveling this path. We had a path. Now we have to do something else. We're saying, what's going on in our lives right now? So we have this anxiety. And when we don't know what the future holds, right, we feel like we can't get our footing. And we're all experiencing right now the heart chakra opening, because as we move to this new reality, and I share about the Schumann resonance, our entire world is shifting right now. We're going towards a heart-based reality. And our heart emits an electromagnetic field 5,000 times greater than our brain. So we're going to have to think with our hearts going forward. And you might have these two experiences right now, because your heart chakra, it's pushing against up and low. So you might feel like you can't catch your breath, you can't breathe, you're feeling overwhelmed, right? And then you're also maybe feeling a little, swelling in your stomach. You might feel like you need to eat less. You might feel like you eat and the food just kind of sits there, So think about both of these experiences. You're feeling this internal pressure right now. You feel like you can't breathe. You feel like maybe you have a little pressure. You feel it, Ben? You feel a little pressure in your stomach. So right now, our heart is calling out, a clarion call. Where's my new life? My new life. And we want to try to find a path. And we are overwhelmed with options. We're overwhelmed with options. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. Are you actually overwhelmed with options? I could do this. I could do this. And you don't know what to do. There's so many different paths. And then you become overwhelmed. And then you just shut down. Right? So it's a good thing to have options. Some people don't have options during this time. They're kind of maybe forced into it. Something that they don't want to do. But we're overwhelmed with options right now. And we need to quiet the mind and be alone. Like Tesla, right? We need to quiet the mind and we need to be alone. If you're learning something new, if you're getting good guidance on how to navigate this very intense energy right now, please smash the like button. It helps others find this message. You need to quiet the mind and you need to be alone, because you have a very small window of time, a window of opportunity to anchor in the new reality that we're going to experience. So we're going to have to feel our way through this time period. And we don't want exterior vibrations throwing us off for what we need to create. So it's so overwhelming. There's so many frequencies, right? So we might need to turn off the TV. We might need to separate ourselves from everyone, love them from a distance. And this way you can anchor in the new timeline. We need to feel our way through this path right now. There are things that you used to do, and you might feel called, because you're so overwhelmed, to go back to the things that you always done. And you feel like you can't breathe, so you want to hold on to or go back to your old life. And if you're feeling that right now, let us know in the comments. Some things that you've always done, and it gives us comfort. But that old life is burning. It's falling. The matrix is fallen. And we're constantly in this movement right now. That's why a lot of us might start to feel, I was just talking with my friend last night, and, we feel like we've never had a moment to catch our breath. So many people have had their entire lives turned upside down as we go through World War III, a spiritual war with no division between civilian and military participation. So your life has been turned upside down, and you might not have even had a moment to catch your breath. And you just need to decompress and rest. And that's what we're doing in this time period right now. We constantly want to do, right? You might feel this. I feel this as well. I feel it as well. We feel like we have to get things done, physically get things done. But right now we need to rest, but we need to get our thoughts and focus on the path that we're going to create. We are going to broadcast an electromagnetic signature into the quantum field, the law of correspondence. We will then attract what we are. If you constantly have these back and forth frequencies, a lot of us might be experiencing this during this time period. You get lost. We don't move forward. So there's a lot of electromagnetic energy coming in. We're gearing up for the great solar flash. But a lot of these electromagnetic energies are coming in now, and they're affecting you. They're affecting your heart chakra, an electromagnetic field. We are electromagnetic beings. That's why we say increase your electromagnetism. I didn't say it for 3 years for nothing. It's true. So this electromagnetic energy is coming in right now, and it's gearing us up for our new path. And we're in these uncharted waters, and we're feeling all of this pressure right now. You're feeling everything squeeze. You're feeling the squeeze. But these are the birthing pains right now. Right before we're giving birth to our new life, we feel all of the birthing pains. We're feeling all the frequencies stirring up right now. There's a lot of craziness. You're seeing the craziness in people, things, and situations. People are, and we can't blame our brothers and sisters. We're feeling the craziness because we're not used to these new energies. We need the time to adjust to these new energies. And your perception of time might be thrown off right now. Your perception of time. When your perception of time is thrown off right now, you say, oh, it's going by so fast. Oh, it's going by so fast. How many of you are feeling that right now? You're feeling, oh, everything is going by so fast right now. And we need everything to slow down. You say, oh, I need everything to slow down. Let it slow down because there's so much energy. Linear time is fake. That's why you could feel it. Oh, it's going by so fast. It's changing. And your heart is trying to keep up. You feel like, I got to move. I got to do it. I got to figure stuff out. But what we need to do is we have to have a crystal clear vision. And it's hard to do with all the exterior frequencies right now. So that's why it's important to be alone, quiet the mind, and spend the time focusing on what you want in your life. And then you will start to attract. Everything will start to come in. It's not easy right now for any of us because we all have to make changes that we never expected to make. If you're learning something new today, please smash the like button. It helps others find this message. It helps others find this community of people that are making it to the new earth. So we now have a small window to anchor in our new life. The energies are coming in, and we shared about that. End of February into March, there's massive energies coming in. And these are the creative energies for our new life. And that's why we feel this pressure right now, because we're going to have to make free will decisions in order to build our new life. We have to make free will decisions in order to build our new life. So we're feeling it subconsciously, we're feeling it. We know that we have a window of time to utilize the energies to create this new life for us. So that's why you might feel like you can't breathe. You might feel your heart is racing. And it's all so much for you. You just got punched in the face, and you probably got punched in the face many times during World War III. Not literally, we understand, right? We feel it. We got hit, and we might not have even realized it. We haven't realized the repercussions and consequences of this change. And we say, oh, I have to totally restructure my life right now. And it might not, you get the physical action that happened, right? Your life got blown up, right? Your reality got blown up. And now you have to realize, hey, I have to really make free will decisions now. I have to rapidly start to shift to my new life. New life. We're having a new life. And that's what we feel right now. So you're feeling the birthing pains. You're feeling uncomfortable. You have multiple paths in front of you, multiple roads, and you're not sure how to find the right path. There's so many options, and your life can go a different way right now. That's why it's so overwhelming. It's almost like we are living in two worlds right now, two dimensions. This is the 3D to 5D timeline split that we've been talking about. So you might be feeling this overwhelming sensation to find your path. So overwhelming. But that's why we need to quiet the mind and find time alone. Because ultimately, dear ones, you are the creator of your reality. And so it is. We are the creators. It doesn't feel like we're actually creating it right now. There's chaos. But out of chaos comes something new. So there's so much chaos right now, and the chaos can come in and it's going to shake everything up. The chaos comes in and it shakes everything up. And now we're presented with all these timelines, all these decisions. 144 is here now. Smash the like button. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So we're going through this massive shift. And the reason why it's so uncomfortable right now is because these are the birthing pains. These are birthing pains. And we're birthing our new life. Why is it at the individual level? Because you create the change that you want to see in the world. We're saying no more. And during Friday Night Live, I know a lot of people missed that. You should go to the channel page. If you're new to the channel, please click subscribe, click the bell next to subscribe and select all. You'll get all the updates. I need to start doing two-a-days. There's so much going on right now. We need to guide our people through this event. There's so much going on right now. Birthing pains. And we have to have self-love and self-respect during this time period. Otherwise, we will get consumed by the matrix as people were consumed by Babylon. We're going through energetically a massive shifting time period right now. Rebirth. This is the Pluto return, and the Pluto return for the United States. And we're all witnessing the collapse of the United States corporation and the rise of the everyday life people. It's a birthing pain right now. We're feeling our safety, our security, our grounding. It's all being shook up right now. So that's what you're feeling. You're feeling this anxiety. You're feeling this shaking. You're feeling this stirring. And there's so many options. It's going to be real good, Ben. It's going to be real good. But it's not easy right now. It's not comfortable right now. And I go through the amnesia like all of you. We're the warriors of the rainbow of the Hopi prophecy. We're the waves of volunteers that Dolores Cannon spoke about. We're feeling the shaking. And even though we know it's going to be good, there are so many aspects of our lives that we have to restructure. It becomes overwhelming. And I'm going to share again. Let us know in the comments if you feel this right now, where you start to, there's this aspect, there's so many different things, and you start thinking about all these different things, and you just shut down. You just shut down. And then the loop happens again. So that's why we absolutely must quiet the mind. That's why we absolutely must be alone. Nikola Tesla. That's where ideas are born. I'm putting it all together. Nikola Tesla, be alone. That's where ideas are born. Creation is done in the void. So as a guide, we must find the void so that we can create the reality that we want to experience. And we were also taught this through the teachings of Nikola Tesla. So we have to be alone. We have to get in the void of creation, to create a new timeline. And when we're stuck in between two timelines, that is the worst feeling. A long time ago, I shared the Ascension symptoms video of indecision and overthinking. It's not easy when you get caught up in the indecision. Sometimes we want crystal clear decisions. And sometimes it's not so easy. Yes, the hermit mode. So some of you are familiar with the hermit mode. You must go into hermit mode. Get in your shell. Those Cancerians out there, where are my Cancers, right? We have to get in the shell right now. We go inward. We start to feel. And when we sit alone, when we sit in the void, then we're able to create. Or the fortress of solitude. The fortress of solitude, right? We have to get into our fortress of solitude and just shut everything out. When we shut everything out, we could start to have a clear vision. Because then, otherwise, we're creating someone else's reality. We have seen this through Medea. We've seen this through programs, right? Sometimes we watch programs, programming the subconscious mind. And then you start living out someone else's life, and you're not living out your everyday life. It's the name of the channel. It's true. As we continue to go on this journey, we see how all of this comes together. So we need to live out our everyday lives. So we have to say no to other people's drama. Other people's drama is not your drama. Other people's problems are not your problems. We all have our own problems. And if we don't deal with our own problems, we're going to be lost. We're going to be very lost. And because of how we're trained, right, we start to lose ourselves if we follow the mainstream programming. And, you know, especially the empaths out there. Are my empaths in the house? My empaths here. You could click the raise the hand emoji again. we will lose ourselves. So we have to really, you know, focus on the clear path, because we will get stuck right now. We have a very, here they come, hands are up. Here it comes. We have to realize there is a small window of opportunity. There is a small window of this electromagnetic frequency where we can anchor in. You need to anchor in the reality that you want to experience. And you have to block everything else out. Always be true to yourself. If you're new to this, if you haven't joined our Telegram group, please join our Telegram. We have a 24-hour group chat. I will share some of these older messages so we could dive into them. Always be true to yourself. And that's how you will get on the path. You'll get on the timeline that best serves your greatest purpose. And right now, it might be something that is not familiar and comfortable. We've never gone on this path before. We've never lived this way before. So we feel very uncomfortable. These are the birthing pains of this new reality that we're birthing out. Someone wrote in the comments the other day when I said, like, you might feel like you can't breathe, you feel like you're suffocating. Take a deep breath and push. Birthing pain, push, right? Take a deep breath and just push it out. That's what we're feeling right now. That's what we're feeling. So there's all this craziness in the world, this craziness in your everyday life experience, and it's going to keep happening. That's why you have to put on the full armor of God. You got to get in your fortress of solitude, and you have to start making free will decisions, even if it's just with your mind. You know, we were saying, you know, a couple of weeks that, you know, we couldn't sleep. Now I'm actually feeling that I can't even get up in the morning. It's like it's back to that again. So, you know, we've had this massive shakeup in our lives. It's overwhelming, and we might not have even realized it. We haven't had a moment to process it. We're going through so many changes in a year that it's more than what we've had in our entire lives, maybe combined. We're going through so many changes. Some people, they might not have to go through the changes yet. They might still be plugged into the matrix. And once you unplug, like Neo, remember Neo? Once you unplug, and now you're like, I'm on my own now. No matrix here. It's very overwhelming. So the galactic angels are here. We need to release. Yeah, we have to. Emotions. What are emotions? energy in motion. So you need to get that emotion out. Get it out. Don't be afraid of how you get it out. Get the emotions out. When you get the emotions out, you feel better. And, and then, do the things that resonate with you. Focusing on your nutrition, how you eat, working out, getting the flow. If you're new to this and you've never seen that one, the waters of the body must flow because you're holding up this dense energy. Water is the most energy conductive material. And that's why we're mostly water. And it works hand in hand with our DNA. Because your DNA are energy amplifiers. The twisted coil, just like the Tesla coil, you don't have junk DNA because God didn't create you to be junk. That's just satanic programming. God created you to be an infinite being, to have a free will experience. And now it's time to unplug from the matrix and birth our new reality. So I hope that this energy update is helpful for all of you. Please smash the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Connect on Telegram. I'm very grateful for everyone that joins our Patreon. The link is pinned above, and there'll be links in the description. And we have more content on Patreon, and we're going to keep going. And we're a family, and we're a community, and I'm grateful for all of you. We have a small window of opportunity to create our new life that we want to experience. So get in your fortress of solitude, get in there, and start hatching out. This is what our new reality is going to look like. So I know it's crazy in the world right now, but don't worry about what's going on out there. You know why. We cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious of the birthing pains that you're having right now. It's not comfortable, Light Warriors. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. I love you all. Please subscribe to the channel. I have a lot in store coming up, a lot of new things. And if you're new to the channel, we just had an influx of new brothers and sisters. Please visit the channel page and find some playlists and videos that resonate with you. I keep going every single day. We're putting out consciousness. We're putting out content to improve the everyday life experience for all people. I hope that this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste. I would expect the unexpected. No one knows. Nobody knows the day or time, right? But we'll see. One day event, but we will gather tomorrow, 2/22/2022. A very special day as we're in now. Pluto return. It's going to be wonderful. Love you all. Bye for now.